Our first speaker this morning is Delegate Ben Cline, who worked with us on this beginning last year. In fact, all three of these gentlemen began working with us on this last year. They were all ahead of the curve in that respect, and each one of them were going to give their thoughts on budget transparency. Ben?
Thanks, John. All right, thank you, John. I want to thank you and Church and Quids for the great work you've done in the past on this issue and the work that we're going to be doing this session. I understand you all just had a session on your agenda for the next 6 weeks, and the Conservative Caucus, of which I'm the House Chair, Mark Obenchain is the Senate Chair, just finished its inaugural meeting as well. So we're going to be working on our agenda over the next week to unveil next week, and I think a lot of your agenda is going to be similar to our agenda next week. So, but the issue of budget transparency is one that has been an issue as the budget tightens, as revenues decrease. We're seeing greater need for voters, for consumers, to understand the budget process to help us identify wasteful spending that's going to be target for cuts during this budget cycle. You know, this issue came to my attention. It's been around for a while. Sunshine on the budget process has been around for years. And this is not the silver bullet, but it does take us a long way. Putting the budget in a user-friendly format in a language that taxpayers can understand will help us by putting millions of eyeballs on our budget and helping us to identify wasteful spending. The best example of wasteful spending that came to my attention, brought this issue to my attention, and moved me in a direction of focusing on it, was the state lottery's advertising budget. And some of you have heard me speak about this before, but you know, I started noticing some tickets with some well-known celebrities on them in the convenience stores. The first that I noticed was Donald Trump. When his Apprentice show was going on, and he started appearing in some ads for our lottery, and I thought, Donald Trump doesn't work for free. I wonder how much we paid Donald Trump to appear on our lottery tickets. And after repeated refusals by the state lottery for information, I finally got it out of them that they spent $250,000 of taxpayer funds on licensing agreement with Donald Trump to put that show and his face on our tickets. That upset me. It upset my constituents when I told them about it. And so I started focusing on how we can open up this budget process to the taxpayers, because every licensing agreement and every check that's written by the state, I can't find it all, and my staff can't find it all. We need the help of the taxpayers to find all of the wasteful spending that's out there. Unfortunately, the problem has only gotten worse in the state lottery. I've been trying to scale back their licensing agreements and cut their ad budget, but in the meantime, they have, I saw the Deal or No Deal ticket come out with Howie Mandel's picture on it, and I thought, oh, here we go again. But instead of pushing the lottery for a year to get an answer, we talked to the Washington Post editorial board about it, and we sent them on it, and their bloodhounds got an answer out of the lottery a lot faster than we could. Found out that the state lottery paid Howie Mandel's licensing company $860,000 for Deal or No Deal. You know, I would have thought that Donald Trump could have gotten a better deal, but apparently not. So these are the kinds of issues that we need to target, and as taxpayers, we need to hold our government accountable for this kind of wasteful spending. And the bill that we're going to be introducing to put the budget online, including expenditures, not just how much the lottery allocates for its ad budget, but that check to Donald Trump, that check to Howie Mandel, needs to be available and accessible by taxpayers online. And so this bill is going to help us do that. And I'm hopeful that this year we have the momentum. This year we have the support of the various groups out there, Tertium Quiz leading the fight to provide that transparency for taxpayers. So I'm proud to be a sponsor of the legislation along with Ken and Chap, and hopefully we'll see passage of it in the House and in the Senate. It's a bipartisan initiative, and there's no reason why this bill should not pass this year. So with that, I'll yield to my other colleague, Ken Cuccinelli. Thank you all for having us here today.